So it's Monday morning. It is the first day of the Reading Rush readathon, and I'm so excited. I've already what? I've got my morning started. I've started my day already by walking the dogs and jumped right into work and did some emails and some catching up from over the weekend. And I haven't been able to read anything yet this morning. My plan is to work through the morning, get some things done, and go to the gym at lunch. And at that point, I will pick up the audiobook of The House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas, which is my biggest book. So I'm hoping to start that today and read that throughout the week, or listen to that throughout the week on audiobook. So the stack of books that I have for this week are right here. Yesterday, I mapped out a plan for how I was going to try and tackle all these books, and it hopefully will work out for me. So I'm going to start with House of Earth and Blood today and read this throughout the week, or listen to this throughout the week on audiobook. I'm going to read Maya Angelou, I think tomorrow or Wednesday outside. I'm going to have a little picnic after work. And then on Saturday, which I believe is the last day of the readathon, this will be available to me. The audiobook to The Deep will be available to me, and I do think I want to try and listen to the audiobook. I know it's super short, but and I think I could breeze through it, but I want to try the audiobook. I've heard some mixed reviews about the book itself, so I wonder if the audiobook will help my reading experience. So I think it's a gamble to try and do that on the last day, but I think I could do it. And then this, I'm not reading the entire series. I'm only reading the first 150 pages or so, I think, of the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. The rest of this book is the sequels in the series. So that is my quick plan for the week. I am going to jump back into work. It is just after 6 o'clock. I have finished my work day and am ready to get back into reading. I had to stop listening to the audiobook of House of Earth and Blood this morning at like a really crucial point. I think the first big thing just happened, and that was when I was wrapping up my run and had to go back to work. So I've been wanting to get back into it all day. I'm going to put the audiobook back on as I make dinner, and then I'm also gonna try and tackle some housekeeping things like laundry and this bookshelf over here. I want to try and organize. We'll see how far I get. It's a little bit after 8. I am outside with the dogs now. I did not do laundry or start organizing my bookshelf. I still have time tonight, but I'm not feeling well. And I'm thinking I want to just lay in bed and read, get farther into The House of Earth and Blood. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I've made some good headway in this book, and I'm still enjoying it so far. I like where it's going, so I think I'm just gonna do that for the rest of the night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. It is just after 5 o'clock, and I am all set with my work day for today and ready to jump into reading and also tackling this bookshelf right here. I did manage to get to the gym this morning and get a little bit further into the audiobook for The House of Earth and Blood. I am enjoying that so far. I'm liking the characters and where the story is going. It's got a lot of different characters and creatures. I don't know. But I'm finding it's easy to follow along with and I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to put that audiobook on now while I organize this shelf. I did some reorganizing of some rooms a couple weeks ago and ended up getting rid of a shelf. So I'm combining the books from a different shelf with the books that were on this shelf behind me. And so I'm gonna try and organize them in a way that makes sense. Wish me luck. Here we go. It's about 8:30 and I have finished everything I wanted to do for the day. I'm cuddled up on the couch with Oliver and I'm about halfway through The House of Earth and Blood. It's reading very YA to me, which I'm not sure if this is YA. I think it might be new adult. I'm not sure. But it's reading very YA. There's a romance happening, well, probably gonna happen, that I am supposed to be on board with, and I just but I'm going to keep reading. I'm ahead of schedule. I want to try and finish this actually by Thursday, which I think I can do if I devote as much time to it as I have been. Right now I do have the audiobook going, or I will, but I'm also reading along and enjoying it so far, but I find myself rolling my eyes a little bit, so we'll see. I will keep you posted. Good morning. It is Wednesday, so day 3 of the reading rush, and I right now am steeping some tea. My plan is to read a little bit this morning while I'm just relaxing with the dogs, and I do have a full day of work. I'm hoping at some point, so I did tackle that shelf yesterday. I think my camera died while I was in the middle of that. But like towards the end I started to get really tired and just kind of threw the blue and black books on there. But I think today I'm gonna try and organize them by hue in the blues and blacks, but I do like how the first couple shelves turned out. I just want to finish it. And I think I checked in last night and I said I was about halfway through The House of Earth and Blood, and I wasn't sure about how I was feeling because I think I went into this book with the wrong expectations. For whatever reason, I thought it was not YA. I thought it was adult fantasy, and it was reading very YA. I didn't read too much more. I got tired very early last night and had an early night, but I have readjusted my expectations and am enjoying it. I just, for whatever reason, I wasn't expecting it to be YA. I don't know. But I'm liking it. I'm going to continue reading that throughout the day. I also am hoping to get outside and do a little picnic and read Maya Angelou's Gather Together in My Name. So that is the plan for today. I will check in a little bit. I just made some lunch. I wanted to keep it simple, so I made eggs and mashed up some avocado. Basically baby food. But it's delicious, and I am going to eat that and continue my work day. I was able to listen to a little bit more of the audiobook, and I am fully invested in this book. I am on board with this romance. I have some other thoughts that I will let you guys know about later. I think I want to finish the book before I kind of summarize everything or wrap everything up. But super into the book, enjoying it, and even though this bookshelf's not done, I'm okay. At first, I didn't like it. There's a section in the middle that's purple books that doesn't look great, but I like it. What do you guys think? All right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. It's 5:30. I am going to start making dinner and put on the audiobook for The House of Earth and Blood. I was able to get a little bit farther into that while I was at the gym, and I'm at another really crucial point where I did not want to put this book down. I liked it at first, and then there was a little bit of time where I wasn't feeling it, but I am super into it and really enjoying it. Ladybug, do you have something to say? What is it? Ladybug is doing her thing. She wants attention. Only when I'm talking. But I'm going to throw on the audiobook while I cook dinner. And I started this organizing this bookshelf yesterday, as you saw. Maybe. I think my battery died while I was into it, but I'm going to continue doing this. I pulled some other books from a different shelf up here that I want to add. So these are all my read books, and I don't think I'm going to tackle my other shelf today, but I just want to get through this and have some dinner. It is, I think, almost 10 or just after 10. It's around 10 o'clock. I'm not sure. And I kind of finished the bookshelf. I have a random hole here that I have a damn it doll sticking out of. But I did as much as I can for that until I read some more pink books. And finished House of Earth and Blood. I cannot believe I finished that book today. I was hoping to get it done by tomorrow, but it was almost 28 hours, and dang. It was a rocky reading experience. I liked it when I first started reading it, and then things started, I felt like it was a little bit predictable, and I had some qualms with the main character, but then as the plot started to pick up, I really got invested. I was 100% there for the romance, which at first I was not on board with, and the ending was pretty good. It was good. I've finished my first book for the reading rush. I rate it 4 stars. I really liked it. I recommend, if you're interested in reading it, I recommend it. I think it was, my plan originally was today to have a picnic outside, but it was overcast and kind of rainy, so I didn't do that. I think, I haven't checked the weather for tomorrow, but I think I want to go outside tomorrow. But I definitely want to pick up Gather Together in My Name next. and so I'm hoping to finish that tomorrow. And then I've kind of lost interest in The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Also, I haven't actually yet seen the movie. My plan was to pick up the movie or watch the movie between when that was announced and now, and I wasn't able to before, and I can't find it anywhere now. I think you can buy it on YouTube, but I don't know if I want to, if I feel like that anymore. So I have a couple books that I have seen the movie for and haven't read the book yet. I think one of them is the Jane Austen book club. I also have Alice in Wonderland that I have not read the book, but I have seen the movie, and The Princess Bride. So The Princess Bride is a little bit long. I don't think I'd be able to get very far in it at all, but the Jane Austen book club I think is under 200 pages, so I may pick that one up instead of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to go to bed. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired, but I will pick back up tomorrow and try and get some physical reading done.